Yeah, you look at it and you realize that we would love to be 2-0 on the weekend, of course, but at the same time, the reality is that we could have very easily been 0-2. Western, who now is 0-4 in that first game, but is a really, really good program. I mean, that's a program that competes for the RMAC title every year, and the RMAC's not an easy conference, right? That's one of the top conferences around as well. So they just have had a bit of a tough run, and I think that we were lucky to get that win in terms of not catching them and allowing them to kind of gain speed and gain momentum. So that was good. And then, the draw on the Sunday game was important because we didn't want to come back 1-1, right? We had that taste. The girls played absolutely fantastic on the Friday game. And then it was the tale of two games where, as well as we played and as good as our details were on Friday night, Sunday, whether it was the altitude and the oxygen and the fatigue and everything else that went with it, we didn't execute. We did a really, really poor job of executing on Sunday. Our game plan was basically tossed out the window, and yet we still come away with a draw and a result of some kind. And I think that that's a true testament to the guts and the grit of this group, and realizing that when all is going poorly and it's all bad, they still found a way to get it done.
Looking at the totals, you guys gave up 2 goals in the first game, 1 goal in the second game. Was the effort there? I mean, defensively for you guys?
Yeah, the effort was there. I thought that, in all honesty, we did a really good job in both games defensively. You look at the first game, we were up 3-0. We came out of half, missed a couple goals that we could have made it 5 pretty quickly, and then it would probably have gotten out of control. Like I said, we played really good football on Friday, and the reality is that in that we found a little bit of comfort, and we took a little 3-minute vacation, and they scored 2 quick goals, and now it's a game again. And the girls came back out and solved the problem. And what was really nice was that there were girls that in that game on Friday that were struggling, right? Just dealing with the altitude, dealing with the heat, young players getting big minutes that they're still learning how to manage, and we left them in the game. We didn't go back and say, okay, we're going to bail you out. We said, you have to find a way to solve this, and they did. So whether it was the defending group, the midfield group, the attacking group up top, everybody did a really good job defensively. We just took a 2-minute vacation there. And then you look at the Sunday game, we gave up a really bad goal, a goal that won't happen again. It came off of a wide play. We whiff and we have terrible misclearance, and then they roof it, and now it's 1-1. And those mistakes happen because things weren't going right. I think that the pressure of it and the altitude and the fatigue and the travel all kind of kicked in finally on Sunday. But again, like I said, they gutted it out, and that's the lesson. So you come out of a weekend like that and you go, okay, now we got to prepare for Sonoma and then San Francisco State on Sunday. What did we learn? Where are we at in the process? Well, we learned 2 valuable lessons. 1, no more vacations mid-game, right? Let's stay focused and let's make sure that we keep our foot on the gas. And then 2, how do we solve it when things aren't going our way? And they learned very valuable lessons in both games.
It's very difficult to get Athlete of the Week honors in the CC2A.
Yeah.
Soccer. Jenkins, with performance, gets that honor. And again, it's one of these things that I'm sure you're proud of her. I'm sure a lot of this is expected. We know the type of player she is, but get that recognition from this tournament, or not from the tournament,
Yeah.
conference. Though,
yeah.
It's definitely a nice honor.
Yeah, it's a great honor for her. It's a great honor for the program. You look at it, it hasn't happened for us in a while. I think that we've had a number of really good performances over the last couple years, as with her specifically, a couple other players that we felt were really deserving of it. And then you look at it and you figure out somebody did a little bit better. And so for her to come out on top on that, big time, 3 goals and an assist in 2 games on the weekend, it's what we expect of her. It's what she expects of herself, to be, in that mix all the time. And so it's great. And what's really fun about her performance on the weekend was the decision-making that was around it, the meetings that we had leading into the weekend, us challenging her to be more impactful in games and talking to her and watching film. And then to see that come to fruition and actually happen was really special. And you look at the assisted, Rose played her in on the first goal, whether or not they're giving her the assist or not. She played her in a beautiful ball. Maddie Barnett plays this unbelievable bending ball in that Alex takes off her chest in the second goal. And then really, for me, the special goal was the assist that she had that Aaron scored, where we had talked about, how do we engage the goalkeeper more in 1-versus-1 situations? How do we get more numbers in the box? And she does a great job of engaging the goalkeeper, pulling a defender as well as the goalkeeper out of position, and then she slips it across, and Aaron, cool as you like, slams it in the upper 90, and it's a great goal. And so I think that the lesson is in that award, it's everybody, and it's the full team together, finding success for her, and then in turn her finding success for everybody else.
You guys got the conference opener tomorrow.
Yeah.
At Sonoma?
At Sonoma.
See, I should have looked at my pocket.
See, pocket schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonoma. So going into your conference opener, I'm sure like you said, there's still some things to work on, but I'm sure if there's a time to enter conference play, now is it.
Yeah, it's great. You look at what we've done in the preseason. We went down to Sonoma, so we're going to be used to playing on the grass. We've seen that. I don't know if they're going to mow it. They didn't seem to mow it last time, so it was tall and slow. So we're expecting that, which is nice, right? We play on our turf is so fast and so smooth that we get spoiled because our surface is fantastic. And so then we now go to play on a grass field. It's a little bit bumpy. There's some different nuances that come with that type of play. And we've seen it in the first weekend, right? And we had success with it in the first weekend where we played 2 great games, and it gave us a chance to watch them play, right? So we've seen them live. I think our team understands what they're all about, right? And now we pick up momentum. We go and we say, hey, we need another opportunity, another challenge. We go to Colorado, great weekend again. We learn more about it, and now let's get after it. Let's really get into the work of things. And now the training cycle changes, and we get ready for Wednesday. They're going to be in a 3-4-3. It's the first time we've seen that this year. We played against a 3-back on Sunday, and that provided certain problems for us, and we started to learn how to solve that when we played Colorado Mesa. So I think that our ability to get in behind them is going to be really good. I think that we're going to have some success in that, especially with as well as our front line is playing and the problems that they're causing. Defending with 3 against our 2, and then our other players coming forward is going to be tough to deal with for them. So we're optimistic about that, and the reality is that Sonoma State's a top program. I mean, right now, historically, in the future, they're always going to be a very good program, and this is a great opportunity to take that challenge.